with the tongues of truth. This is God saying hello, isn't it? When these things happen, that God is saying hello. We just spoke about this. With the tongues of truth, I have plucked the thorn of thinking from the innermost cave of my heart. With the tongues of truth, I have plucked the thorn of thinking from the innermost cave of my heart. This is exactly what we just discussed. Where is meditation, pleasure, prosperity, or discrimination? Where is duality? Where even is unity? I abide in the glory of self. So all of these are now fallen into the non-applicable. Should you meditate or not? Not applicable. Is it? In the appearance, meditation could appear or not. That's why I say, no? Before enlightenment, chopping wood, fetching water. After enlightenment, chopping wood, fetching water, or not. That or not is very important. There is meditation, pleasure, prosperity, or discrimination. What was this discrimination? This discrimination was not how it is usually used in the world. This discrimination was that to check between that which is real and unreal. How to check between that which is real and unreal? To find that which is unchanging is real. That which changes is an appearance. But now, although that was a useful tool, he said not this, not this, not this, not this, because that is still the realm of change. But now coming to this recognition, do we need to not this anything? Nothing. Everything is accepted as is. And yet you know that your reality is much more, much beyond that. The not this is a very beautiful tool to bring some focus to what you really are. But the sage is not spending the rest of his life saying, oh, I'm not this, I'm not this. But the tool served its purpose, and the purpose was what? I have plucked the thorn of thinking from the innermost cave of my heart. That is the purpose of all this spiritual pointing. They all have this one purpose. There is duality, where even is unity. I abide in the glory of self. Where even is unity is a very important point, you see. Because although we might say, I am that one awareness, actually it is more accurate to say, I am that not two awareness. So it's Advaita, non-dual. Because when we come to the discovery of the self, it is not one. Because if there was one, then inbuilt in the concept of one is there's a two. If there can be something which is one, there is possible for there to be a two in accounts. So it's not an objective discovery at all. There is not an object which is just that one. It is empty of all objective qualities. Now, oneness also. Although oneness is a beautiful way to point to that, to explain that. The discovery is not of one. Where is past and future, or even present? Where is space, or even eternity? I abide in the glory of self, time and space. And many times we're open to this discovery that the space is just a projection of consciousness. Because we feel that, yes, the consciousness also conjures up dreams, consciousness conjures up imagination, memories, some things that never happen. There might be 10 of you, and you might have a very clear image of memory of something happened. The other mind might say, what are you saying? This never happened. Is it? So this whole projection ability of consciousness, dreams, memory, imagination, we're able to accept that about space. But many times we are unable to accept it about time. But then you will find that time and space is actually one. It's one space of experiencing, the space of your existence, your being. And that which witnesses this space is changeless. So for that which is changeless, there is no time. Time is the measure of change. That which is changeless is beyond time. Where is past and future, or even present? Where is space, or even eternity? I abide in the glory of self. And then, where is self? Where is not self? Where is good and evil? Confusion and clarity? I abide in the glory of self. Where is self and even not self? Just like the Gita chapter 26. Yeah. After so many chapters about Brahman, there's not even Brahman. Why? Because the sages know that even these most pristine pointings can become positions. How many have we seen in this Advaita path which are who are just I am awareness? What did you like for lunch? I am awareness. It's like Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy. I am Groot. Say anything to them, I am awareness. So even awareness or even self can become like a position. So even this, don't hang on to it conceptually. So although he starts the verse with where is self, where is not self, where is good and evil, confusion and clarity, I abide in the glory of self. Self does not have to be held on to conceptually. When we are empty of concepts, what are you? The self. Where is sleeping? Where is dreaming, waking, or even the fourth state? Where is fear? I abide in the glory of self. A beautiful point is sleeping, dreaming, waking, all of them come and go. Even Turiya comes and goes. If this itself comes and goes, you know this is going to go. Tonight it's going. Ultimately, it's even if you feel like sleep is only a temporary state and you feel like there's a death which is a permanent state, ultimately it's coming. So this is going to go. What did the sage say right from the very beginning? Focus on that which is unchanging. So we're still trying to sort out something for the changeful realm because that's the only way the mind can function. Who is that which is beyond these states? Who are you in your sleep state that observes that there is nothing there? Who is the witness of that nothing? What no thing witnesses nothing? And what no thing witnesses all things? where is close or far, in or out, gross or subtle, I abide in the glory of self. So all these concepts of time and space, and objects within time and space, now you see that you are beyond this entire realm. Verse 7, chapter 19. Where is life and death? Where is the world and worldly relations? Where is distraction and stillness? I abide in the glory of self. We just talked about this. All these states of waking, dream, sleep, turiya, life, death. Who are they for? Who witnesses them? Is that touched by them? You'll notice now that the mind will run out of tricks. Because now every single concept of yourself, which the mind uses to convince you of your limitations, is being swept away. You are neither this nor that. You are neither in time nor in space. You are not neither free nor liberated or bound. Neither the doer nor the non-doer. Not the desirer, not the experiencer. You are this self. And this abiding is your natural state because you are the self. Abiding is your natural state. You don't have to try and abide. Many are doing this also. I'm trying to abide as the self. No, how? It's your natural state. You don't have to be natural. You see? Like we were saying earlier. But you have to try and be unnatural. You have to make an effort to pose as if you are the person. You have to make the effort to pose as if you are an entity, the identity. How do you make this effort? By giving belief to that which is meaningless. This power of belief belongs to you as consciousness. And consciousness chooses to play as if it is the ego when it believes the idea that I am something. There is no need to talk about the three ends of life. Okay. We want to talk of yoga is purposeless. Oops. Even talking about truths is irrelevant. I rest in the self alone. It's like the ultimate shut up call. Babaji, be quiet. There is no need to talk about the three ends of life. To talk of yoga is purposeless. Even talking about truth is irrelevant. I rest in the self alone. Now, the only thing I will say, at the risk of upsetting Ashtavakra, is that don't mistake the outer silence of this mouth as true silence. That can be a helpful silence, but the truer silence is this absence of egoic belief. There nothing has to be said. You only need a concept to establish a false position for yourself. The truth does not need a concept. So empty of concepts. There's no need to speak. No need for any proclamation, any judgments. Even talking about truth is irrelevant. I rest in the self alone. Okay, we finished chapter 19.